Pleased to be here this morning, and sorry to hold you up. We have a proclamation and a declaration, but I'm pleased to be joined by Pastor Matt Stannis and Deisha Dyer. Deisha's one volunteer, and Pastor Stannis is pastor of the Temple Lutheran Church, very involved around the issue of poverty, and that's what today is all about. As you know, the saying is more than just a saying. When folks talk about thinking globally, but acting locally. And I think when we put our collective efforts together around the issue of poverty and the impact that it has on so many lives, not just here in Philadelphia, the Philadelphia region, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, the United States of America, and then of course the world. I'm honored to welcome back One campaign to Philadelphia to raise awareness and to fight poverty, combat diseases like AIDS and malaria, put children in school, and increase opportunity for those living in extreme poverty around the world. I say welcome back because Philadelphia, as we of course know, the birthplace of freedom, liberty, and democracy here in America, is where this campaign for global justice and equality began in 2004. And quite honestly, no better place to start such an important campaign than right here in the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. Approximately 1 billion people around the world go to bed hungry every night. While many of these individuals and their problems may seem very far removed from any of us in Philadelphia in our day-to-day lives and struggles and challenges, we can all must understand that there really is something that any one of us can do to help people, whether right here or literally around the globe. And so as a first step toward this goal, I'm pleased to announce that today, Philadelphia will now become a one city, fighting against global poverty and disease. And so with that, and then Deisha and then Pastor Stannis are going to speak, but I have a proclamation from the city. The city of Philadelphia has long played a role in advocacy for poverty-stricken individuals through its participation in events that raise awareness for the needs of others. For this reason, one, an organization that fights extreme poverty and preventable diseases through numerous initiatives, chose Philadelphia as a city to kick off its 2004 event and benefit concert, Live Aid, in 2005. With the help of leaders in communities of faith and anti-poverty movements, celebrities, African activists, and policymakers, a pledge by the 2005 G8 Summit was made to direct an additional $25 billion in effective assistance to Africa by 2010. The hardship of impoverished nations is staggering. Nearly 1 billion people live on less than $1 a day, and an estimated 25,000 children die each day in the poorest countries of the world. One is an effort to rally people, one by one, to champion change in anti-poverty and provide assistance in preventable diseases. Increasing our efforts will save millions of lives and improve the way America is seen throughout the world. By directing additional resources for basic needs, education, health, clean water, food, and care for orphans, we can transform the future and improve the hopes of an entire generation in the poorest countries in our world. One is an unprecedented, nonpartisan grassroots advocacy organization and part of a fast-growing global movement to end extreme poverty. So therefore, I, Michael A. Nutter, Mayor of the City of Philadelphia, do hereby proclaim today that Philadelphia is a one city. And I encourage all citizens to learn more about the devastating impact of extreme poverty in African nations abroad and take action within their own community to bring about change across the globe. I have signed this proclamation, and Philadelphia is now one city. Let me just last say, and then we'll have our speakers up. There are things that we can do about poverty. Poverty solutions revolve around a number of issues, and whether it's education, whether it's encouraging our children, who I guess a couple weeks will be going back to school, to stay in school, get all the education that they can. Education is one of the ways to lift people out of poverty. Workforce development, reentry programs, all of these efforts, working with faith-based organizations throughout the community and community-based organizations, all of these efforts have a collective impact that can help lift the lives of adults, and most importantly children, out of the depths of poverty and become productive citizens anywhere in the United States and around the world. Isn't that why we do what we do?